Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. My name is Dan McGrath. I'm the Executive Director of Minnesota Majority. Our organization has been researching the integrity of Minnesota's election system for the last 3 years, and what we found has been pretty alarming to us, including voting by thousands of ineligible voters, provision of unverifiable voter registration information by tens of thousands of Election Day registrants. Our research has thus far led to over 100 convictions for voter fraud that would otherwise have gone unprosecuted. Since this is a finance committee, I won't elaborate further on that. I believe the need for House File 210 has already been well established in the Government Operations and Elections Committee, but I'll be happy to come back and answer any questions the members may have on the subject. The latest argument I'm hearing a lot about, and it's appropriate since this is a finance committee, is that voter ID is going to cost some money. Well, pretty much everything government does costs some money. The most recent fiscal note that's been debated here today puts the price around $10 million through 2015. Yeah, it'll cost some money to secure our elections against errors, fraud, and other abuse. But in the grand scheme of things, a couple $1 million a year to secure an election system that has to be trusted by the 5 million residents of Minnesota is a small price to pay for confidence in the outcome in our elections. Republics like ours can only function if the people have faith that they have a fair and equal voice in the process. That's pretty important. The continued functioning of our republic relies entirely on public confidence in the system. Since every poll shows that 80% of Minnesotans think we need to require voter ID, it's apparent that that confidence is lacking. What's it worth to maintain our republic? We're spending $1 billion to build 10 miles of light rail that will require an ever-growing subsidy to keep operating that only benefits a tiny group of riders. Voter ID will benefit every voter in Minnesota and ensure continued faith in our system of government for $10 million. That's a bargain. If the money can't be found in the budget for something as fundamental as voter confidence in fair elections, but we build a toy train for $1 billion, I think the people will rightly question how seriously their elected officials take elections in this state. House File 210 will empower counties to create greater efficiencies and thereby save money over the long term. Contrast that with the ever-growing subsidy required for light rail transit. The word priorities comes to mind. With that thought, I'll conclude my remarks, but I'll be happy to come back to questions.